Gang, welcome back to 31 Days of Halloween. Today's day number 29, and I am breaking protocol. I am not using the Total Dark today. Why am I not using the Total Dark? Because I wanted to show you something special in my collection when we talk about this film. I had two other films that I really wanted to do, but between time and wanting to do two special films, I just couldn't fit it in. If I had done better throughout the month, it might have worked. But I did not, so I put the two films aside and said, listen, my top two favorite horror films are going to be talked about. And I'm doing my favorite first. I'll do my second favorite next. And then end with, whatever. But anyway, we're going to talk about the 1979 masterpiece. And if you've watched my channel long enough, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alien. Sigourney Weaver, Tom Skerritt, Veronica Cartwright, John Hurt. There's so many. Ian Holmes, Henry Dean Stanton, most of which are dead. Well, not most of. Henry Dean Stanton. But anyway, let's get to this. The ultimate monster film. A horror, a haunted house in space, claustrophobic, atmospheric. We got a monster. We got death. We got creepiness. We've got the best part about this film is definitely the claustrophobic feeling of being trapped inside of this metal hull while this unrelentless creature that you know nothing about except that you've seen it stuck on a man's face. You've seen it lay an egg in its stomach. You've seen it burst out of the chest, which is still probably one of my favorite scenes in any film. I could maybe get close with some Star Wars stuff, but that scene is one of the best scenes of all time. And the Xenomorph is such a beautiful creature, such a scary creature. And I have my prized possession of every collection piece that I own right here. I believe Japanese exclusive Xenomorph head. 25th anniversary of Alien. This is a very limited piece. It was limited to, I don't remember how many limited to. It is DVD. It does have the anthology in it. It's actually quite heavy. They are in the brain pan here with all 4 films, with all the DVDs. It even has the skull inner workings. Snaps back on there. It's a little hard to get it to get right in the groove itself, but one of the most awesome pieces that you will ever see. Such detail, such expense. Very expensive. But well worth the money if you're a collector. So I have other Alien stuff. I wasn't going to show everything. I have another really cool set that it lights up. I've got whatever. But yeah, Alien. We have a ship that gets a distress signal, wakes everybody up from their cryo sleep. Due to policy, they have to check out any distress signals. So down to the planet they go, send out a search party. They find an abandoned alien ship with a what they refer to as the space jockey, which we will find out way down the road in another film what the hell that thing is. But they also find this room that's full of pods. Why you would go down and start looking at the pods, I don't know. But you do. And you happen to look in a pod, and here comes this giant face hugger, and I didn't get mine out. I do have a face hugger that actually works, and sticks on his face, and they bring him back to the ship. And Sigourney Weaver literally knows the protocol. No, he's infected. We're not coming. You're not coming in here. The captain, Tom Skerritt, overrides protocol and fucks them all. Fucks over the ship. So we have a parasite inside the ship now. They don't know what it is. They don't know that it's a parasite. It might just be a creature. Well, this parasite has laid an egg inside of our person, and lo and behold, later on in the movie, not too long after that, we get a great chest bust coming out with the xenomorph baby coming out of his chest, which, like I said, is amazing. One of the scary things about this creature is the speed that it grows. It turns from that chest-busting coolness into this hulking creature that can hide in almost plain sight because of its darkness. Its blood is acid. It has an inner mouth that comes out from the mouth and, destroys things. It has a tail that can strike. Its only purpose in life is to destroy and reproduce, plant with those face huggers to make more. They take the characteristic of the creature that they attach themselves to. So later on in the films, we see one attached to a dog. So we have a xenomorph that has dog characteristics. This xenomorph, of course, has come off of a man, so it has human characteristics. So that's another thing that makes it really dangerous. So, one, we don't know anything about this thing. It is gigantic. It is relentless. And in the end, Sigourney Weaver turns out to be one of the baddest bitches in the galaxy. And I would be glad to have her by my side in any fight. And that's Alien. Not only my favorite film of all time, it's also my favorite horror film of all time. It only makes sense because it is my favorite, and it is horror, so it has to be my favorite horror. So, with that being said, I will let you guys go after you look at this one more time. Look at this beauty. My buddy here. And also, my ultra cool E-Walking Dead shirt. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a brilliant time with this 31 Days of Halloween. I know I am, and it's almost over. Today is day number 29, so 30's around the corner, and then 31 before we know it. I'm very glad that everybody's doing this. This year has been extremely fun for me. I don't know why it's been so much fun. It's just I felt like not watching a lot of mainstream stuff and throwing out some stuff I hadn't seen in a while, hadn't watched, and it was just great. So I'm gonna let you guys go for the evening. Thanks for putting up with me, and I'll talk to you later.